this morning is from Psalm 18, and I love this. I thought of it yesterday and during the message, but I didn't bring it up. Another verse that's in my mind is Psalm 36. It was in that part in the message when we spoke about God being for us, the abundance of His life, care, grace for us, the abundance. So I adjust this a little bit. Okay. So Psalm 36 verse, sometimes we think of God just barely saving us, or God just, reluctantly giving us grace. Maybe we don't think like that, but that's the idea that I have, that abundance, goodwill, abundance, care, abundance, our prosperity, our blessing, our well-doing, our well-being, our benefit. So Psalm 36 we have here, they shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of your house. They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of your house, and you shall make them drink of the river of thy pleasures. That has got to be that is extremely good. They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of your house. Now, imagine God having favor on you and you being abundantly satisfied with the fatness of His house, and God shall make them drink of the river of His pleasures. And we see that. So Psalm 18, in a similar way, same spirit, we have this beautiful text here, a long one, starting Psalm 18. You can pick it up at 17. And I'll just read the verses. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because He delighted in me. There you go. He delivered me because He delighted in me. He has a lot. It's from that verse in James 4, 6, or 5. He yearns for our spirit. We said that yesterday morning. He brought me forth. He delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. That would be good to speak these verses today. He delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath He recompensed me. It's not in vain for you to follow God and do the right thing. He rewards you. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, have not wickedly departed from my God. For all His judgments were before me, and I did not put away His statutes from me. I was also upright before Him. I kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in His eyesight. That's two times He has said that, right? Verse 20 and 24. With the merciful you will show yourself merciful. With an upright man you will show yourself upright. With the pure you will show yourself pure. With the froward or proud you will show thyself proud. For you will save the afflicted people, but will bring down high looks. For you will light my candle. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. Yeah, sometimes we package this by saying, if I am fooling around with God, God will fool around with me. But when we are serious with Him, with all our hearts, He will reward. He will recompense, reward, bless, abundantly deliver, delight in, restore, encourage, comfort. We will be fed with the fatness of His house. He will guide us in the rivers of His pleasures. By thee I have run through a troop. By my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. Word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is God save the Lord? Who is a rock save our God? It is God that girds me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like hinds' feet and sets me upon high places. All this is just like great language for our encouragement and reality. It's the reality. He does this for us. He asked David, let's see. Yeah, this is David's psalm of thanksgiving for God's manifold and marvelous blessings. He makes my feet like hinds' feet. Verse 34, he teaches my hands to war so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation. Thy right hand has holden me up. Thy gentleness has made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet do not slip. It just seems wherever I go, there's enough room for my feet. Whatever I do, it seems like I'm in a large room with God. I have pursued my enemies, overtaken them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. You have girded me with strength unto the battle. You have subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. You have delivered me from the strivings of the people. You have made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. Of course, this is the messianic message as well, isn't it? This is the blessing on the Messiah. And of course, that comes down to us. We learn to be, we are conformed to his image. We are learning our victory. The Lord lives, blessed be my rock. Let the God of my salvation be exalted. It is God that avenges me and subdues the people under me. He delivered me from my enemies. Yea, you lifted me up above those that rise up against me. You have delivered me from the violent man. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. Great deliverance gives he to his king, and shows mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed forevermore. There it is. To his anointed, that's the Messiah. To David, and to David's seed, and the Messiah's seed, that's us forevermore. Psalm 18. So yesterday, our message about the red zone, being in the flesh, being a friend of the world, being proud, being defiled, bearing bitterness, being lost, judging people, angry, unforgiving, the red zone. But then the blessing of living in humility, humble yourselves, cleanse your hands, you sinners, purify your hearts, you double-minded. The blessing of being submitted, the blessing of being subject to God, and he will lift you up. And what we read here is his will for us. It's his will. You have the seed of the Messiah in you. You have the Messiah. And this is his mind for you. This is his desire for us, the fatness of his house, and to drink of the rivers of his pleasures. Yeah, so that's beautiful. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure, save from wrath and make me pure. Could my tears forever flow, could my zeal no languor know, these for sin could not atone. Thou must save, and thou alone. In my hand no price I bring, simply to thy cross I cling. While I draw this fleeting breath, when my eyes shall close in death, when I rise to worlds unknown, and behold thee on thy throne, Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Have an awesome day today.